are we actually getting this done? Are we actually filming a video? Because that's kind of crazy. I've done this video shit before. Is it my favorite medium? No. Does it work for some things? Yeah. Today is my 25th birthday. So happy birthday. The trials and the tribulations that I have been through these past 3 months is kind of crazy. I mean, the past 25 years have been crazy. Let's be so for real. But I'm back in therapy. I'm actually about to leave. My last session is on Tuesday. And the other day, I was thinking, with therapy and with talking to people that are older than me and spending time with, like, my mom, my grandma, I've learned a lot of things that I already knew, but, you know, you need the reminder, or things I knew, but they didn't necessarily click. And this video is for me. This video is for, I mean, anyone who needs it, I guess. We all need reminders. We all need affirmations. We need, you know, the work that we do on ourselves is never done. But I just wish there were things that I was told or shown to me growing up or you know, before, but now things are clicking, and maybe that's the frontal lobe. Maybe it's because I had an amazing therapist. I had a good first therapist too, but my therapist this time around and my psychiatrist really did the damn thing. I think maybe that's why I was stuck in Delaware, Miss Delaware, for so long, but I digress. So I think we should jump in to these reasons, right? Because, I mean, we got time, but we don't got time. Number one, what I want to start off with right off the bat, outside validation will never remedy the feeling that you feel like you're lacking. Outside validation will never actually satisfy you in the way that you want it to satisfy you. And for the longest time, I mean, forever, it's like I relied on outside validation, you know? And I'm learning that internal validation is what makes that stable foundation for a person. That is what makes you kind of unshakable and gives you that thick skin. We still have feelings, but you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as I like me, who the hell cares what the hell you think? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to really be your own best friend. You really have to be your own advocate, because at the end of the day, you come into the world by yourself and you leave by yourself, and you're stuck with yourself the entire time. So you can either be your biggest enemy and make life miserable, or you can be your loudest cheerleader and your bestest friend and make life enjoyable. A lot of our torment is in our heads, but that is a chat for a different day. Also, like, I'm attractive. Like, sorry if that sounds kind of, you know, stupid to say out loud, but, like, I think growing up in a bigger body had made me feel unattractive, and that my attractive equaled my worth. I had to be skinny and tiny and that I'm ugly, but I'm not. So, yeah. Now my gym goals, but my why for the gym is way different now. I've learned that my family has heart issues, and that is making me want to put my cardiovascular health a top priority. Also, working out just also, like, helps with my mental health a lot. So, a huge one, and I love this, and this goes for everything, remember your why. Like, I think that can go for anything. It can keep you from descending into that mental spiral, because I know I do, like, especially when things aren't working out. If you remember your why, you're not going to give up. I have grappled with this for a long time. A lot of things about me are fundamentally different than the collective. We get swept into the society's ideals, and we don't, as individuals, question it. And you have to remember your why, and I do this because it's like I need to clock it, because when I'm at the gym and maybe I can only do 50%, my go-to is to berate myself and hurt my feelings and be mean to myself, when it's like, no, you're showing up that's great. And if I remember my why, oh, my why is just to get movement in, then why are you beating yourself up? Also, yeah, eat your fucking food, Kara. Eat your food. Food is not a reward and it is not a punishment. Eat your food. Fuel your body. You deserve to be nourished. A big one, your diagnoses do not define you. They don't define who you are, and they're not an excuse to not do the work on yourself. I got diagnosed with borderline and bipolar. It really shook me. Like, I knew it, but to hear it and to be diagnosed with it really shook me. But I'm not those diagnoses. And it doesn't mean I can't live a normal, happy life. My normal is just different. And it's not an excuse. It's not an excuse to not do the work. Because I'm sick of people. I'm sick of the role models in my life. And I'm not going to name names, but I'm sick of them using their diagnoses to excuse their horrible behavior. And it's not okay. It's never been okay. Piggyback off of that, mental health. Therapy, meds, movement, and connection. Non-negotiables. Non-negotiables for my mental health. Obviously, therapy, it gets me through some tough times. A good therapist is going to help you, but they'll call you out on your shit. Girl, get on those meds. Right now, I'm in a place where I can't get on my mood stabilizers, but girl, as soon as you get in a place where you can get on mood stabilizers, you better hop on that shit, because it's going to make life easier. Movement, anything. It can be big or small. It can be going to the gym. It could be dancing. It could be taking a walk, whatever. It is imperative to do that. Not just for your body and your cardiovascular health, because that's a goal. Not even a goal. Like, that's like something I care about. But yeah, it makes you feel better. Gets you out of your head and into your body. And then connection. Literally what I think is one of our main purposes on the earth. Create a village, a support system. Have people that you can lean on and that can lean on you. And it's okay to lean on the people that you need to lean on. That's why they're there. You're there for them. You don't need to struggle, girl. You don't need to struggle in anything. You can take the easy way out. And I know what I'm talking about, so don't take my words out of... I mean in the sense of, like, getting on mood stabilizers, for example, felt like taking the easy way out. It's not. You're just making your quality of life better. Your thoughts and feelings are valid, but don't let Bartholomew be in the driver's seat. And by Bartholomew, I mean Bartholomew is that negative voice, and bless his heart, who takes over my brain and hijacks it and makes me feel like I'm the worst person on earth. Bartholomew is my anxieties, my depression, my imposter syndrome, my people-pleasing, he's everything, and he's valid, and there's a reason why he's there, and at one time I needed him, but I don't need him anymore. So, Bartholomew, get in the backseat, please. Enjoy the ride. Give yourself grace, girl. No, like, why are you gonna bully yourself? Why would you bully yourself? Would you bully your best friend? And I know we say this, talk to yourself how you talk to your friends and da-da-da. No, like, legitimately. Like, if you have to do that shit out loud, do it out loud. Also, ChatGPT helps. Showing up sometimes is just enough. You know, not everything needs to be 100% because you can't do 100% of the time. And you're gonna make mistakes. And you're gonna fuck up. And things aren't gonna work out. And that's okay, because you're not a bad person. You're not a bad person, Kara. Oh my God, crazy. Yeah, stop feeling guilty for existing, girl. You know, I think we already did the what you should do / feel versus what you actually do / feel. But what does Kara want? I think sometimes you need to clock it, because what does Kara need right now? Sometimes it's not going to help everybody else. It might just help you, and that's fine. It's okay to be selfish in that sense. Very few things are permanent. Oh my God. What's crazy is it's never too late to leave. It's never too late to start. It's never too late to start over. It's never too late to do anything. Because guess what? You're not fucking dead. You're not dead. And you're young. You're 25. Don't kill yourself. Oh my God, don't kill yourself. You're too sexy. No. I mean, yeah, but, no, for real, like, don't kill yourself. For someone that deals with suicidal ideation, sometimes that does seem like the only option, the better option. But I promise you it's not. And people love you. And emotional permanence is real. So real. So just reach out. Just reach out to your friends. Fucking text Chanel. Text Anya. Text Mum. Okay. Chat GBT if you really need to. Also, you made it to 25. So that's it, bitch. That's it. I want to see you at 30. I want to see you at 40. I want to see you at 50, 65, 85. Okay? I want to see you being a cool-ass old woman like Mum. Because Mum deserves to see a cool-ass granddaughter living her life. It's not your job to fix everything. Guess what? You can just focus on yourself. And it's not your job to fix people or their situations. And it's not your job to do the healing for them. This one's a big one that I've been working on in therapy. But it's okay with being disliked, disappointing others, and being misunderstood. When you have a stable foundation, when you have that internal validation, you really don't care if people like you. Especially, you're not a bad person, Kara. Everyone's gonna have an opinion. And just because someone doesn't like you doesn't mean you're a bad person or that you did something wrong. And people aren't gonna like your choices. You're not traditional. So, inherently, people aren't gonna like you. Bitch, you're gay. Okay? So, people aren't gonna like you for just exist. Bitch, you're a woman. People aren't gonna understand you and they're not gonna like you. And that's freaking okay because, honestly, it's not their life. Do you want to live your life to their standards? This is the only life I get. So what do I want out of it? And side note, it ain't being a mom, it ain't having kids, and it ain't getting married. It's also never dating a man. Never date a man. Girl, I realized about myself, I don't think I could be in a relationship with a man, seriously, because you can feel the power imbalance. That's a different tangent, but girl, do not date any man. Also, dating is so, far out of my head that, it's not in the realm of things that I want to do. Oh, 2 things from therapy that we say a lot is no think, just do. That is from my first therapist. No think, just do is basically the same saying of do it even when you're scared. And then this one has been ringing true very recently, and it's 2 things can be true at the same time. And Lord, isn't it true? Isn't that true? The world isn't black and white. The way you're built and your brain tries to think black and white, but it's not. That's why you start short-circuiting, because 2 things can be true at the same time. You can miss that time you had with a person and never want to be with them again. You can value a friendship, but still assert boundaries. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing inherently wrong with you that needs to be fixed. I mean, obviously, as humans, there's work to be done, but, you're not broken. I'm excited for 25. I never thought I'd be 25. Definitely thought I would have, I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You've done so much stuff. You're undoing so many things, and it's time we start celebrating our wins. It's time we start celebrating ourselves, because we should just give ourselves our flowers, right? We deserve it. You're cool, and I'm excited to see what you do in the future. I'm excited to see where life goes, life takes us, and don't settle. That was another one I wanted to say. Don't settle for anything. Don't settle for a mediocre life. Don't settle for a mediocre job. Don't settle for a mediocre relationship. Especially with a man. Do not date a man. Did I make that obvious? That makes me sound like I hate men. I do. No, but, yeah. No, don't settle. Don't settle. Because what is the point of settling? Because you will just build up resentment, not just against whatever it is, but also against yourself. And girl, you're worth way more than to settle. In any aspect. You have so much of a life to live, and I'm not letting you give that up. And I'm not letting Bartholomew win, okay? We're not letting Bartholomew win. One last side note. People like you. You're funny. You're talented. You're smart. Did I say people like you? And I'm not just saying that. Your therapist said that. This was just from me to me. Kara in a month. Kara in 12 years, I really don't know. But I love you, and you deserve everything that you want in life. And you're pretty cool. And if anyone else is watching, I mean, hi. But also, if you could take anything from that, good for you. If not, I'm just some girl on the internet.